Good morning. We had quite the storms last night. And yeah, I had dogs like right here around me, shaking and shivering because they want me to hold on to them. 2 arms, 3 dogs. Hey, we make it work. Anyways, I hope that everybody is going to have a very good day. You can see out my window, it is still quite overcast here, and they are calling for rain off and on all day, and the forecast showed no sunshine at all. So, yeah. And what I planned for dinner was supposed to be out on the grill. Anyways, I'll talk to you in a little bit. Even though it is cloudy out, it isn't raining right now, so I'm going to go ahead with my plans, because what I planned is to make some shish kebabs. Yeah, and mine today are just going to be with vegetables, because my husband was in the mood for a hamburger, so this will be his vegetables. Anyways, I thought you'd like to see how I decided to do it. Okay, one of the important things that you have to do is, if you're using the wooden ones, you need to soak them in water. Otherwise, they're just going to burn up on your grill. So these have been soaking in the water for a while now. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to simply put these on, every other one. And it's important that you go skin to skin. If you go through here, through the middle part, it's just going to flop all over and fall off and break on the grill. So you just go from skin to skin, and we're just going to layer this. Let me see here. Oh, I got one of those. We'll go with this one. And we're just going to keep doing this. And I have some onion here. And I have a strawberry. Tomato. And we're just going to keep layering it. So I'm going to go ahead and finish these up and set them on here, and then I will tell you what I'm going to baste these in. So here are my shish kebabs, and what I'm using to put on them is, I did a video on a poppy seed vinaigrette dressing, but this one I switched up. What I did is I added chia seeds, and I let this sit for a few days, and it made it thick because chia seeds gel. So that's where this came from, but it's the exact same recipe, except instead of chia seeds, or instead of poppy seeds, it's chia seeds. So I'm just going to brush this on here, and then I'm going to just turn it over, and I will brush it on the other side. And I will just continue doing this, and I will let this sit as my husband is preparing the grill. And we have a charcoal grill, so it'll take a little bit of time for that charcoal to get hot. And I will put a little bit of salt and pepper over these, and they'll be ready for the grill. And I'll show you what that is like in just a little bit. And my husband's putting them on the grill now. And he's just going to baste them a little bit as they cook. And I'm not sure, how long do they normally take? What, about 15 minutes maybe?
20 to 15 to 25 minutes.
Okay. All right, well, we will show you what they look like when they're done. And here they are, all cooked. My husband brought them in. Don't they look yummy? I think he will enjoy that. For today's devotion, I'd like to continue on with the story of the Samaritan woman. So we are going to pick up in John chapter 4, verses 7 through 14. There came a woman of Samaria to draw water. Jesus said to her, give me a drink." For his disciples had gone away into the city to buy food. Therefore, the Samaritan woman said to him, "How is it that you, being a Jew, ask me for a drink, since I am a Samaritan woman?" For Jews have no dealings with the Samaritans. Jesus answered and said to her, "If you knew the gift of God, and who it is who says to you, 'Give me a drink,' you would have asked him, and he would have given you living water." She said to him, "Sir, you have nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. Where then do you get that living water? You are not greater than our father Jacob, are you, who gave us the well and drank of it himself and his sons and his cattle?" Jesus answered and said to her, "Everyone who drinks of this water will thirst again. But whoever drinks of the water that I will give him shall never thirst. But the water that I will give him will become in him a well of water springing up to eternal life." Yesterday, we talked about how Jesus also had experienced being tired. So let's pick up where we left off and go back to that story where Jesus, since he was worn out and tired, is sitting by the well. And also remember, he's by himself because his disciples had gone into the city to buy some food. So then comes this Samaritan woman, and Jesus, tired or not, saw a chance to talk to her. And so he opens a conversation with her by saying, "Give me a drink." Now on the surface, this might seem a little demanding, but bear in mind that not only was Jesus tired, but he was talking to a Samaritan woman, something a Jewish man would never do. However, he didn't really care about a 700-year-old grudge between the Jews and the Samaritans. What he saw was a woman who needed the Lord. Was she immediately drawn to him? Not at all. She asks him, "Why are you talking to me?" And that's when Jesus immediately turned a simple request into a spiritual conversation, telling her about living water. He knew that nobody went to the well to get water at noon, and he could sense that she was deeply wounded inside. Did she automatically understand about living water? No. But that didn't deter Jesus. Jesus may have been tired, but he was still concerned about the needs in another person's life. And with that, I want to remind you, life happens. Let's enjoy it. And let's keep our eyes and hearts open to find opportunities to love people like Jesus did. God bless. I'll talk to you tomorrow.